So if you've ever tried to get into Victory with Ash, you probably know it can be, well, a little confusing. There's so much chatter online about referral links, how to get an invite, and what you're supposed to do. Today, we're going to cut through all of that noise. We're breaking down exactly how the VWA invitation system really works.
Right, let's just dive straight in. What is the deal with these referral links? You see them everywhere, you hear about them all the time, but a lot of people are getting it wrong. These links are basically the gatekeepers to the whole VWA community, so it is absolutely crucial to understand what they are and how they work.
Okay, so before we get into the do's and don'ts, we all need to be on the same page about what we're even talking about. The entire system is built on this one simple concept, the referral link. A VWA referral link isn't just some random web address you can copy and paste. Think of it more like a personal key. It's a unique code that is tied directly to one specific member's email address. So, when you use it, the system knows exactly who invited you and it automatically plugs you into their circle. It's a direct connection.
All right, now that we know what a link is, there is one, and I mean one, critical rule you have to follow. If you take away nothing else from this explainer, please remember this part. Getting this wrong is the #1 mistake people make.
Here it is, plain and simple. If someone gives you a referral link, it is for you and you alone. That's it. It's your personal ticket to get registered. Sharing it with somebody else, well, it just doesn't work the way you think it does, and you end up wasting your time. Let me paint you a picture of why this is a bad idea. Let's say a member, we'll call him John, gives you a link. You, thinking you're doing a good thing, turn around and give that same exact link to your friend, Sarah. Now Sarah signs up. What happens? The system is smart. It reads the unique code in the link and traces it right back to its source, John. So John gets credit for the referral. And you? You get absolutely nothing. The system just did its job. And look, this whole don't share your link thing isn't just about getting credit. It's actually about something way more important, your security. The high demand to get into places like VRA has unfortunately created a playground for some pretty sketchy people online. You guessed it, because so many people want in, scammers have started pumping out tons of fake links. And these aren't just links that don't work. They can be genuinely dangerous. These fake links are basically just digital bait. They're set up by hackers and fake accounts for one reason: to steal your personal information. When you click on them, they can snatch up your name, your email, your contact info. All that stuff is incredibly valuable to scammers. Handing it over is the last thing you want to do. So it all just boils down to this, right? You gotta be smart out there. Be a little skeptical. If you see a random link posted somewhere, or if it comes from a source you don't know and personally trust, the safest thing to do is just leave it alone. It's not worth the risk. Okay, so if grabbing random links off the internet is a huge no, then what's the right way to get in? Let's go through the official and really the only way you can become a part of the VAQA community. This is the absolute core principle. VBA is not a public forum. You can't just Google it and hit sign up. It is a closed community, which means you have to be personally invited by someone who is already a trusted member. And getting an invitation isn't something that happens just because you ask for it. It's something you earn. Before any member is going to give you their personal link, they are absolutely going to do their homework on you. They're going to check out your online presence, especially your Facebook profile, to get a real feel for who you are, what you're all about, and what your attitude is like. And this whole vetting process brings up a really crucial point. In a community like this, you have to start thinking of your online profile as your resume. It's your digital identity card. It's the first and maybe only thing members will look at to decide if you're a good fit. I mean, just put yourself in their shoes for a second. If they see a locked profile, it's a huge red flag. It's a total mystery box. They have no idea who you are. So yeah, those requests almost always get ignored or rejected. But an open profile, that shows you're a real person, it shows transparency, and it gives them a chance to see if you'd be a good addition. So you might be asking, why is this all so strict? Why go through all this trouble? Well, it all comes down to a really powerful idea, a core philosophy that's not about being big, but about being good. The goal here has never been to just get a massive number of users. Not at all. The entire point is to build a community of quality people. It's about creating a space with high trust and positive interactions, and that only happens when you focus on who you're letting in the door. So how do you actually show that you're one of those quality people? It all comes back to that digital resume we were talking about. Does your profile have good energy? Are you authentic? Are you sharing things that are positive or meaningful? Basically, do you come across as someone who's going to add value to the conversation? All right, let's wrap this all up with a quick recap. A referral link is a personal code, so don't share it. Joining is by invitation only, which means a current member has to check you out first. They're going to look at your Facebook, so a locked profile is a non-starter. Transparency is everything. And why? Because the goal is quality over quantity. And above all else, be smart, be wise, and protect yourself from those fake links. And so that really just leaves us with one final question. And this one is for you to think about. Now that you know how it all works and you understand the philosophy behind it, are you ready to build an online presence that really shows the kind of value you can bring to a community? Because in the end, that's what this is all about.